This is the Contender's Edge podcast, where ideas challenge institutions and underdogs rise to lead in construction. Hosted by Zulk, bringing you no BS insights, real stories, and tech-smart strategies to outbuild the giants in the construction industry.
Nick, welcome to Contender's Edge. It's a podcast series that we've created to really talk about companies that are up and coming and really punching above their weight class and fighting in an arena where sometimes, the bigger contractors, they crowd out the smaller contractors, but yet we have all the same challenges and issues in growing our business. So welcome to our podcast, Nick. Maybe you want to introduce yourself for the benefit of everyone that's going to be listening to us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm Nick. I'm the owner of Iron Shake Inc. We are a 360 construction solution provider specializing in commercial construction, but we also have divisions through residential, telecommunications, infrastructure, you name it, we do it. We provide solutions for construction.
Awesome. Well, Nick, let's talk about your past. You didn't just wake up and start a construction company, so you've been around it. I can see the hard hat head you got.
Yeah, exactly. It's all part of the look. It's easier when I put my hard hat on. I don't got to look like you and fix my hair after.
So what's your background, my friend?
In the construction industry, I actually started very young. I got into construction because I hated doing chores around the house. And me not doing those chores around the house basically made me have to go to work. Because my mom used to say, you don't want to do chores? Go to work. And I'd be like, all right, cool, going to work. So at 13 years old, I started in the construction industry. Young, I had a beard at 13, so it actually benefited me. I started as an electrician. And then they put me on a job site because I had a beard and I didn't look like I was 13 anymore. Got on a high-rise building at 13 years old as an electrician. I learned fundamentals of drawing, reading, and how to go to work. It started from there. I went to school to be a construction manager. I got my degree from George Brown in construction science and management. Didn't do much there because I didn't go to the school while I was in school, but I got very good grades. I was blessed with the opportunity to get good grades and not have to go to school. I was just one of those people who retained information relatively quick. And I started my own business while I was in school. The business was going well. Then pretty much right after I'd finished school, we ended up getting really slow. And at that time, I had a couple residential properties like myself that I owned, and I needed to pay the bills. So I started to apply to different construction companies and ended up landing a job at Mattamy Homes.
Oh, wow, cool.
And then, so started at Mattamy, worked there for about 6 months, and I started as a finishing super, and they promoted me to a builder. And then from there, I got an opportunity to be the youngest lead super in the construction industry in Ontario. I was only 21 years old at the time. And I had my own full residential subdivision for another major construction firm. They promoted me right away, and that's where it started. And it's never ended since.
So, your story is inspirational because there's two sides of it all. A, you did the unconventional route. You didn't hide in school for very long. You jumped into the trades. There's a lot of young people now that are contemplating, what do I do with my career? Do I go spend $150,000 at university, or do I pick up a trade, or do I just figure it out as I go along? And clearly, you stumbled through it and you've done well for yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
So I applaud you to that, sir. Is there anything you want to tell somebody who's up and coming, who's not sure of what they want to do with school? Go finish school, stay in school. What's your thoughts, Nick?
Start. There's plenty of places that are going to give you an opportunity to go to work. You can start on the weekends. You can start at night. There's plenty of opportunities to go work for a little bit of cash and kind of figure out where your feet land and what you like to do. And then going from there and seeing where the world is going to take you. You got to try things in order to know what you like. If you never tried it, you're not going to know it. So try it first, then go to school if you want to stay in the trades, or if you want to be a site super, then learn. The fundamentals are the most important thing you can have in life. So get those fundamentals in, learn your lessons, test the waters, and you're going to be successful.
And it's really interesting because both of us have a slightly similar trajectory, but we took different approaches. Yes, I did the academic route. I went in, I had no choice, I won't lie to you, Nick. I didn't have that don't do chores, go work. I had that, you don't go to university, I'm going to kill you. Okay. So we had the same consequences. We just different results, right?
Exactly.
So culturally, even though we might not look like first cousins, culturally
we might actually. It depends,
Similarities, right? You're Italian, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay. So my parents, East Indian background, Pakistan. Same cultural values. We had a strong family values, matriarchal society where everyone thinks, no, the dads rule the roost. No, the dads just come in for the discipline and money. But yeah, it's we're not going to tell you guys to drop out of school, but we're going to say to you, you know what, you got to dip your feet and your toes into the water sometimes to figure out if it's for you. And both paths can lead you to success. One will have a slightly longer trajectory. One will have a slightly more different trajectory. And this is why kind of Nick and I got together for the benefit of the viewers today, is to say, hey, we both ended up in the same places and we just went on a slightly different road. So you obviously did something a little unconventionally, where you got into the trades very young. The law wouldn't allow them to be there before 16. So
yeah, exactly.
You can't drop out at 13 and go and work in the trades. You got to be minimum 16, 18. And if you're in the US, you can't
or
even
grow a beard.
Yeah, grow a beard. There's always that, right? You want to stay in school. You want to maybe apprentice with someone on the weekends or on the weekdays. We have 2 months of summer holidays.
Yeah.
Great time to get a job. God forbid you actually leave your video game behind for a day or two. Trust me, the game will still be there when you come back. So you're good for that.
Yeah.
So you've taken a different approach in the industry, and really I want to touch on that. You're a contender. You're openly advocating that you're contending, but you're doing digital strategy in construction, where a lot of people in construction don't appreciate the benefits of digitalization. So you're very active on LinkedIn. Are you active on any other social media platforms?
Yeah, we do the Meta group too. So Facebook, Instagram, that kind of stuff as well.
So why did you jump into the digital media side?
Why did we?
Why did you?
You know what? It's look, when you're starting from nothing and you have no opportunity to showcase your work, it's the best way to get out there. We didn't have the connections through family or friends or the opportunity to meet these people in any other way outside of putting our face in front of theirs on social media. I mean, everyone uses it. Whether you're old like you or young like me, it doesn't matter, Everybody uses social media. So having that opportunity to showcase yourself and use digital marketing as an asset rather than a liability, it seems dummy proof. It's the new way, and you got to do it. So we jumped all over, and that's what we do now.
Awesome. So since you just said I'm old, thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
How old are you, Nick?
I'm 33.
So you're not young, but you're not old. So you're kind of at the middle end of where digital. Where did you start? Like, did you start on Instagram? Did you start on Facebook? Where did you start?
Yeah, we started on Instagram. So we started digital marketing about 2 years ago now. I saw the trend, right? So I have a couple buddies in real estate who have done very, very well for themselves through digital marketing and social media. And I called them and I was like, guys, tell me about this stuff, because it makes no sense to me. I'm just, a guy who wants to learn and understand fundamentally how you grew your business, because you went from nobody to somebody within a couple years. So explain it. They broke it all down. I got introduced to their marketing companies. From there, we've transitioned elsewhere, but nonetheless, that's kind of how we got into social media and why we got into it, because you can see the writing on the walls. It's the future and it's the way.
Yeah, that's awesome. So these companies that helped you, now I see you produce a fair bit of content. Are you self-producing it in-house?
No. We have we have a contractor come out and take all the videos, do all the interviews, edit all the stuff, and then post online for us. We don't have enough time to even come remotely close to managing that as well.
So I'm part of, thank you for calling me old again. I'll just keep reminding you about calling me old. I'm part of the old generation where you would actually take people out for lunches and you would spend a lot of money entertaining with them. On the assumption that we might get a project one day.
You still need to do that.
Okay, so you're complementing that with your
100%.
Okay.
Everybody that we meet through social media, before we do anything, we take them for a lunch or a dinner, and we make sure that we have a relationship before we start the business, because I'm not in the business of being in business with people I don't want to be in business with.
And that's very important, because I think people lose sight of that. Social media is a way to stay connected with other humans and other personalities and other companies, but yet you got to decide if you want to be connected to them in the ecosystem.
100%. Social media, look, man, anybody can be anybody on social media. Who they are in real life is sometimes completely different, right?
Yeah, which leads me to my next question for you, sir, is clearly this is working out for you. You're now currently building some pretty cool digital data centers.
Yep.
Would you attribute your success into the data center world because you got yourself out there in the digital footprint? No.
No,
Why?
no, that kind of came through. That kind of came through word of mouth. So the funny thing is, as I, you know what, I'll give it partially attribute to the digital footprint. We ended up getting a contact to work inside of these data centers and build these buildings through a Google ad, but came from a referral at the same time. So we kind of worked
they're all
both ends
connected.
of that deal.
I needed you to say that because
yeah.
you go no, and then you bounce back. Well, wait a minute.
Yeah,
kind of did.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, they looked us up on Google, right?
100%.
Got the referral. They said, who's this guy? Da da da. Popped it in on Google. Oh, this guy seems legit.
Yeah.
Let's give him a call, and that's kind of how it started.
Yeah, and I mean, I love your corporate logo. It's iron handshake, so it's a firm gripped hand. Love it. That's a credit card that, you know what, if you can get a copy of it.
Yeah, take the copy, okay? It's
take
good. It's good to have because it's my phone number. So give me a call if you ever need anything.
Awesome. So clearly, you know, you're seeing the connection between the two. I'm going to say back in the day, I had a construction company, and people said, "Why don't you have a website?" I'm like, "Website? Why? Everyone that wants to do business with me knows who I am,
Yeah.
right? They already know me."
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Well, no, it actually becomes your digital calling card." And so that was circa 2007, 8, right? Where your website, even though it was never updated, was your validation point.
Mm-hmm.
Now, clearly, people have stepped away from that. Their website is their resume, and their social media footprint is their personality,
Yep.
right? So, are you happy to share like what kind of budget you're allocating to this digital side of the business?
Sure. On average, anywhere between $5,000 and $8,000 a month is
Okay.
more or less what we end up spending. Depending on how much we spend on advertising, we range our budgets. They vary based on how busy we are, what kind of work we need, and we forecast what's coming down the pipe. And if we're slowing down at certain time periods, we'll amplify our budget. But if you spend it over the year, it would work out to like about 80 grand.
Okay, and clearly it's making sense for you because you're here talking to us today. So it's while it may seem like an expensive lift, it's not that big of a lift in the big scheme.
Yeah, well, look, we're in the construction industry, right? Our tickets are $1 million at a time.
Yeah.
You get one job, you covered your entirety of your costs for the year, right?
Yeah. Well said.
It comes back to math and basic understanding of where you are and where you want to be and how to get to that point. So if you can make 2 times the amount you spend in anything in life, it's a good investment.
Yep.
So
That's a starting point. And I think that, you know, it's very important for people to understand that if you're not doing it and your competition is, they're going to probably outrun you anyways.
yeah,
So the reality is that, you know, even though I'm old, I'll say it again, you're a little bit younger. There's going to be a bunch of 20-year-olds that are going to be nipping at you. They're going to call you old. They're going to call me grandpa, which is fine. I can accept it. The young people, it's actually a lot more economical for them to get a digital profile going because they know how to do these things.
yeah. And if you could do it, look, there's nothing to say that you can't do it yourself. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to take a video, clip it with the AI and the technology that's available today. It's super easy to do if you have a little bit of time. And when you're young, all you have is time. So use it accordingly. Instead of going to play video games or watch Netflix and hang out and do nothing and waste your time, there's 24 hours in a day. 90% of society utilizes 50% of it and they complain.
Yeah, you're sounding like an old guy now, Nick.
That's a fact, man.
I've always said it. There's 168 hours in a week.
Yeah.
You figure out how much you need to sleep. The rest is all available to get what you need to
Exactly.
accomplish.
Exactly.
Even the young kids that will come work for us, I'm like, "Oh, I'm tired. Tired from what? And 168 hours this week. What'd you do? You worked on me 40." So yeah, it's you've obviously taken charge of your destiny, which is awesome. It's always a great story to meet up with people that say, hey, I went to a different path. I'm going to assume you didn't have a platinum spoon that you could rely on. So you had to grind for every bit. And that's what makes having you here with Contenders Edge such a special opportunity, because you're out there, you're making it happen. So what's next on the digital front for you, Nick?
On the digital front, we're going to keep on going. We're going to spend a little bit more over the coming year. We're in the process of updating our website again.
Cool.
We try and do that at least once a year, or that's like my game plan moving forward. So last year we updated it. This year we're doing the same thing. So we're going to have a brand new website uploaded with all of our new projects, keeping things up to date and kind of showcasing our growth, because where we were last year is not where we are today, and where we will be next year is not where we are today either. Consistently updating that stuff and keeping things, keeping people informed and keeping our resume up to date it's important.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, Nick, I wish you immense success in the future.
Thank you, brother.
I can't wait to be on the yacht of yours that you're going to buy, and you're going to bring me out to the Mediterranean.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I look forward to it. How can people get in touch with you if they needed you? You found a there's a client waiting for you.
You can hit us up on on Instagram. You can send us a DM at Iron Shake Inc. You can go through our website www.ironshakeinc.com. And reach out to us, hit a query, send us a link, send us a DM, and we're available 24/7.
Nick is representing and is emboldening the future of how construction companies should be thinking, where a digital strategy is almost necessary. Can't wait to see more of that happen in our industry, because you know what? We have it. We build some really cool things out there in the industry. We need to showcase that more. There's some great stories behind all the I got to say, the men, the ladies, the young people that are out there building stuff for us. And those are great stories for us to know. Like, you know what? I would celebrate a contractor long before I would celebrate an athlete, because we leave shit behind that people get to walk on, drive on, live in, play sports in. So celebrate all of us. Show some love on Nick's website and his Instagram. Always hit the likes, and if you can, please watch and follow our podcast. Nick, thank you so much for being with us today.
No problem, brother. Have yourself a great day.
Thank you.